So hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name still remains Liafi Samota Adeomi / Anuoluwapo or Mercy. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to be talking about life after when I got back home from Lagos. The time my mom came to pick me from Lagos. So when I got home, guys, I was thinking that, please, where will I even start again? Where will I start from? So remember I told you one of my brother also was trying to give me some money like that. So during that period, I started having a lot of, that was when the real challenges started coming up. I've been facing a lot of challenges right from childhood. The time I should have said I've been facing the challenges should be that my primary 3 to primary 1, like that. That was when I started knowing that I'm in this world, the way things is going on for me. I should say that, but the real challenges after when I went to the secondary school that I told you that I had the dream, the other one when I got to institution that I had trauma. After that trauma or depression, it's even the two together, depression and trauma. Then it was only God that saved me then. Yeah, thank God for my family. I really appreciate my family for that. They all stood by me. So then after that another challenge is like I was giving money, the money was not bringing out good. Then even me, I didn't enjoy the money. Those people that even gave me the money were not even happy with me that I didn't spend the money wisely. So all those things, guys, was not new to me, because God has already talked to me when I was through that dream that I told you when I was in my boarding house like that. So God has already told me they were not new to me. The only thing was that I never knew or know how the challenges will be. So I've been running into one challenges to another challenges to one challenge. So it's gotten to a time in my life that if one go, even me myself, I will still be expecting another one. So I had rest of mind that I know life is not a bed of roses, right? So this one has gone. What kind of challenges is still ahead of me? So that time I used to have, the only thing is that if the challenges really come to me, like affects me in the way that is not the way I planned myself. In fact, this is not the way I planned myself. I don't think I will even be like this. So, but when the challenges was going on like that, it's gotten to a time that I almost commit suicide. There was one that I wanted to go and commit suicide. That my brother don't even know, but he rescued me. Another one, at times I would just be in the room like, you know what? I have to. Can I even tie a rope to this fan? The way I always see some people that they will say it's fan that he or she hangs himself or herself like that. So I was like, if I want to attempt it, I will sit down again. I will say, what if I try to do that thing and God did not even take my life from it, and I'm having another challenges based on my health, aside from trauma like that, and I'm also having another challenges, and that will also add to the problem I'm having like that. I will just sit myself down, like, in fact, the time I wanted to go and commit suicide and jump into the river, Ogun River, like that. So my brother rescued me. So that started coming back to me like that, like, you know what if I jump into the river and I was also rescued and something bad affected me, like affect my health, that that would be what I'll be even be nursing till the rest of my life. So then if I want to do that kind of thing, I will just stop myself from doing it. Like, what if God did not take my life? And I also have issue that it will also be adding to the problem like that. So after that, I started thinking of committing another suicide. When I got to my parent donor, my mom just noticed that if she forced me that I should just come out, come and eat your food, she'll be calling me that I should come out from my room like that. At times she will want me to be with her, that I should stay with her, so that I won't be thinking like that. So that period I was like, you know what, I want to commit suicide. It was within me. I sat myself down again. I think about it. So I later now say, okay, what next? What next can I do? Then I called I have one cousin in Germany like that. I have to call her. I call her, so person, please, can you please help me with traveling to Germany like that? So we talked about it. She said no problem. Instantly the girl started running up and down for me there. The health stuff, the everything. She was using her money like that for me. Cause what really you guys, if I start talking, cause what really happened is, if one door closed, another one will just open instantly like that. So from there I started noticing failure at the edge of breakthrough. They call it failure at the edge of breakthrough. I started noticing that again, like if this one did not work, another opportunity will just come up that I just have to run into and work towards it. But at the edge of the breakthrough, my enemy will also have this thing, failure at the edge of breakthrough like that. So I was like, hey, I was depressed again. I locked myself into the room for like 2-3 days. I didn't come out from the room. My father was knocking the room like, come out. In fact, he went to call one of my brother like that. They have to break the door. So my mom was scared, like she has been in that room for 2-3 days. She has not been coming out. She was scared. She was, she was not happy. She was just like, maybe something has happened to me there. So when they were even breaking the door, I just stand up like this. I was just looking at them. Open the door. I didn't open the door. I just stand there. I was not eating. I was not doing anything. I was, a lot has been going on with me there that I didn't mean I had this thing within me then, around me. What will I even call it? I didn't mean I had poison around me that period. I was taking the poison and die like that for like 3. It's even more than 3 or 3. It was even more than that. So that was when my mom now, my father and my brother broke the door. I was, there was one water in my room. I pour it away. I was just doing, I couldn't get myself that what is really going on with my life. Well, because I know where I'm supposed to be. I know where I'm supposed to be. I know. Before that one happened, it was because that my cousin was processing that thing for me, the Germany stuff for me. So a week for me to go and write the exam again, to go and do the interview, because the lady has already sent me everything, and this thing also is with me, my appointment letter. So a week for me to go for the interview again, another thing happened like that I was unable to go for. There was no response from who my this thing is, who my documents was, that the document was with someone like that. So I have to go and meet the person and collect the document and start going. So along the line, the person was having issue with the lady was having issue with. I don't know the kind of issue like that. So the thing was like, they were now just giving me another story like that. I know this one has already happened again. So I closed the chapter. That was when I locked myself in the room. That what is really going on again? What's this? So during that period, in fact, the kind of dreams, even though that time, that was when I started noticing something. I and my mom was very close. So you can't even know what is in between us. So a lot of my siblings always, I know some people I know some of my siblings that are even jealous of that kind of stuff. And I don't have choice. I started having issue with my mom. Like I noticed that something started changing between me, my relationship with my mom also. Like like turning someone, that one was spiritual, like turning our back to each other like that. So I was like, what else will I do? I started noticing some kind of cobweb, even at the market. When I go to market to buy something, cobweb in the house, everywhere I go, like cobweb. So another thing started coming up, like those toilet flies, those big ones. Guys. In fact, when I said God's mercy, when I named myself Mercy, when I name myself Anoluwapo, I don't just come out and bring the name out. I don't just come out and name myself that name. Those big ants, you know, big flies, sorry, the big flies like that, everywhere I go. And so that is how they used to follow my enemy. In fact, my enemy's head like this, they would just be so that thing I couldn't get myself. I was like in the dream also, when I even woke up to life, before that fly started coming up, that fly's problem started coming up like that. At the middle of the night, I noticed one fly like that big flies, toilet flies, the Yoruba call it a shin or something like that. That big flies like that. I noticed, I saw one. I said, what kind of stuff is this? Because I hate it. So I used my broom to kill it. Another one, I saw another one again. I killed that one. Another one come out again. I killed on like 6. But to me, when I started noticing that this thing is not ordinary, so that was when I said, this thing, they must, I don't see the last one to kill. They should be like 7 for me to kill 6 big flies like that. They should be 7. That is spiritual stuff like that. So evil spiritual stuff like that. So I was like, well, so I started noticing a lot in my family like that. Even I was like, only me, I said I became a friend to myself. When I said I became a friend to myself, they've turned the back of so many people to me. Like, I became a friend to myself. One night like that, I have to, you know, left to, because I don't even know, I have no destination. I don't know where I was going to. I was just going. So when I was just going, I went to, so the place I was going that time was my friend's place. I went to her house like that. So it seems, do I pass my nights with her? And I came the following morning like that. So it seems I passed my nights with that my friend. So the following morning, I came back home. That night too, they were running up and down. They went to the police station in case they see me like that. So, because they noticed something that, you know, they know that something good is not going on with me. Because I know that stage. I know where I'm supposed to be. I've met a lot of people that I know are supposed to have gone far. And I said that also, I've done a lot of things for myself that I know I'm not supposed to be in that kind of mess in life. So some people don't even understand me. You know, Yoruba we said that is the fowl, the chicken, like the chicken is sweating, but the feather did not allow you guys to know, some people to know like that. So I was like, what is really going on with me? I'm putting my hand in so many things. It has not been working for my enemy like that. So that thing was, and you see what I always told you, the flies, the cobweb, in fact, the bad dreams, everything together. Like I can't, you understand? If I should start pointing hands, you know, you can be pointing eyes and you can be pointing hands to, you know, this person. That was how the 200,000 naira now went like that. You know, that period, I thought this thing was more than me. You know, the problem, the challenges was more than me. So I started using that money, you know, go to Afas to pray for me, to do this for me. That was how the 200,000 naira to just go like that. The 2,000 naira was not, if 2,000 naira, the 200,000 naira was not useful also. So which kind of life is this? Until when I don't even have money to give any Afa to pray for me, that was when I know. In fact, I said that when I started, don't let me even go to that. When I don't even have money, in short, that was when I started sitting myself down back, pray hard like never before. Like never. You see all these things, I throw them away. All this, I just started using it again. I won't lie to you guys. I just started using wig, dressing up like this back again. Because, you know, that challenges was all over me. I was like, you know, let me just drop all these things. Let me focus on prayers for the time that God will deliver me, so I can come back to this kind of life again. So, in fact, I said, like, when I don't have money again, when I don't have money again, I started running up and down that the 200,000 naira just went like that. So I was praying hard. In the next, I can still, I want to do something, so I can still come back. That will be in, and I will post this, the other one, the next one I feel I want to do in another vlog like that. So thank you, bye. I say thank you, bye. You see my tongue. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. God bless you. My next video will cover the next journey to this. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate. God bless you. Bye.